time now for the PHL evening news on this Saturday evening, October 24th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 5:30 p.m. News at 9:0. Top straight 5:30 p.m. on this Saturday evening. Tragedy in Stillwater, Oklahoma, where a woman suspected of driving under the influence plowed into a crowd Saturday during the Oklahoma State University homecoming parade, killing 3 people and injured dozens more than a collision that sent some spectators flying. When word came that the strongest hurricane ever recorded in the Western Hemisphere was about to hit, Liliana, Ramon Garcia, and her 5 children headed for the place that they would be the safest, a small part of an aquatic jungle. Former President George H.W. Bush has given up his CSI reruns, consuming campaign coverage on Fox News intently but fretfully when he perched in front of the TV at his Houston home as he was irritated and invigorated by the 2016 race. Beverly Hills, California. Maureen O'Hara, the famed Irish movie star who appeared classic range from the grim How Green Was My Valley to the uplifting Miracle on 34th Street and better than forgettable John Wayne itself films, died at her home in Idaho at the age of 95. Vatican City, a 3-week global assembly called by Pope Francis re-examined church teaching on marriage and family in the modern era ended when bishops stopped short of allowing divorce to remain. Looks at a remarried to take communion. The number of standardized tests U.S. public school students have taken and have exploded in the past decade, with most schools recording too many tests of dubious value, according to the first comprehensive survey of the nation's largest school districts. Amman, Jerusalem. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry on Saturday sketched at steps out, including Israeli Jordanian video surveillance. He hopes that may ease tensions over Jerusalem site holy to Muslims and Jews after weeks of violence in which dozens. Russia on Saturday expressed its support for elections in Syria and said it was ready to help Western-backed Free Syrian Army rebels. Maldives. The vice president of the Maldives will be charged with high treason after being arrested Saturday in connection with an explosion aboard the president's boat last month that authorities have called an assassination attempt. Pedestrians walk by United Nations headquarters New York as a lit up roof light one day in advance of the 70th anniversary of the UN. Much of Texas was deluged Saturday by pounding relentless rains up to 20 inches in some locales, caused a dangerous flood that washed away cars, a train, and possibly one person. A single-engine plane taken off from a regional airport was run off of runway on Saturday morning and then crashed into nearby with killing the pilot, Ford said. Mark Zuckerberg has poured over $1 billion into education west beyond the primary school, when it will provide free education and health care to all students. Officials said they were able to stop a planned attack at Spotsylvania County, Virginia High School, with the arrest of 2 juveniles each Saturday. The Federal Reserve was originally expected to enact an interest rate hike in September, but since that clearly did not happen, some experts now believe that the central bank might not raise the rates of 2015 after all. Given that it is official sense of China's Communist Party that the Chinese economy can and it will grow at 6 to 7% over the coming years, that's not all that much of a surprise to hear official economists stated that China's economy can and will grow. Common Lovejoy lived up to his name by releasing large amounts of alcohol as well as type of sugar in his space, according to new observations by an international team. With each upward degree, global warming will send to the economies of 3/4 of the world's nations and widen the north-south gap between rich and poor countries, according to a new economic and science study. Madison, Wisconsin. Are you hungry? Will be one of the questions pediatrician may ask you when you bring your child for an appointment. Patients suffer from acromioclavicular joint dislocation may no longer need to undergo surgery using acromioclavicular joint dislocation, one of the most common shoulder injuries orthopedic surgeons treat. San Francisco, Walgreens has put in plans to expand 300 blood work centers on hold to a sharp turnaround from an original partnership vision included an eventual to all 8,200 change national locations. Geneva, the world should stop vaccinating children against one of the 3 strains of the crippling poliovirus as part of a drive to eradicate the disease once and for all. A group of health experts has advised the World Health Organization. New England is alerting Yarmouth, Massachusetts, more accident on Route 6A. 1 car crash at Cape Cod grabbed a bank, fire department on the scene, checking one end for fluids. Peter Chill News on 534. 10 for a sports report here. Let's take a look at the college football scoreboard this Saturday evening here. Okay, college football scoreboard here. Massachusetts leading Toledo 28-16. Now, Massachusetts leads Toledo 20-17 here with 8:59 left in the third quarter. 13:49 left in the fourth quarter. BYU all over Wagner 63-6. 10:37 left in the fourth quarter. Central Michigan leading Ball State 20-14 here. 11:36 left in the third quarter. Northern Illinois 35. Eastern Michigan 0. 9:45 left in the third quarter. It is North Carolina and Virginia tied at 13-13 apiece here. Halftime, it's Buffalo 31, Ohio 13. Now, Buffalo 31, Ohio 10. Third quarter underway, Louisiana Tech leading Middle Tennessee 35-10. At halftime, it's Marshall 24, North Texas 3. 8:29 left in the third quarter, Wisconsin 10, Illinois 6. 13:22 left in the third quarter, it's Penn State 17, Maryland 13. At halftime, Michigan State 21, Indiana 20. 10:17 left in the third quarter, Duke 20, Virginia Tech 10. 11:40 left in the third quarter, Tennessee and Alabama tied at 7. At halftime, it is Oklahoma 28, Texas Tech 17. Start of the third quarter, Oklahoma State 35, Kansas 10. 30 seconds left in the second quarter, Washington State 28, Arizona 21. At halftime, Vanderbilt 7, Missouri 3. At halftime, South Florida 17, SMU 7. At halftime, it's Hawaii 17, Nevada 10. 12:53 left in the second quarter, it's Cincinnati 14, Connecticut 10. 2:17 left in the first quarter, Idaho 3, Louisiana Monroe 0. Baylor 45, Howard State 27. Clemson, Shell in Miami 58-0. Houston 59, UCF 10. Pittsburgh 23, Syracuse 20. Southern Mississippi 44, Shaw 10. Texas 23, Kansas State 9. North Carolina State 35, Wake Forest 17. Northwestern 30, Nebraska 28. Rice 38, Army 31. Arkansas 54, Auburn 46. Louisville 17, Boston College 14. Navy 31, Tulane 14. Bowling Green 48, Kansas State 0. Air Force 42, Fresno State 14. Western Michigan 35, Miami Ohio 13. Ten days removed from the last Saturday, New Orleans Saints will return to action Sunday as they travel to Indianapolis take on the home-standing Colts. Pair channel news time, 5:37 here on this Saturday evening here. It's time now for a Trevor report on this Saturday evening. And starting off down here, where seeing a couple of accidents down in Providence here on 195 on the westbound side of around Route 6. And we got another accident here around 95 northbound before Route 610 connector in Providence. So 95 on the southbound slow from 126 all the way up to downtown Providence around 610 connector. 95 northbound side slow with this downtown Providence from 195 to 610 connector. 195 westbound slow before Route 95 in downtown Providence. Here. '95 on the northbound side, so from Pond Street and northward to Route 128 in Cantoneer. 24 on the northbound side, so before Route 128 in Cantoneer. 120 on the southbound side, so through and exited on 120 southbound after Route 130 in Canton. So expect slowness on 120 from 130 to Canton to Route 20 in Randolph. Here, 120 on the northbound side, so from Braintree split all the way out to before Route 20 in Randolph. Route 3 on the southbound side, so from Union Street in Braintree all the way out to Route 18 in Weymouth. Here. Do then exited on Route 3 southbound before Route 18 in Weymouth here. Route 3 on the northbound side, so from Route 228 in Randolph all the way out to Route 18 in Weymouth here. We got it. Exit on Route 3 to the northbound side before Derby Street in Hingham here. South Face Expressway on southbound side, so before Route 128 in Cantoneer. Mass Pack in the eastbound side before Route 128 in Weston. Mass Pack eastbound, so for the West Newton corner here. Mass parking in the westbound side, so many Austin Barton tolls here. Southeast Expressway at both ends. So from 203 in Dorchester all the way out before the Mass Pack to an exit on 93 northbound before the Mass Ave exit here. 290 in the westbound side, get an exit after 495 in Marlboro, so expect delays here. 120 on the southbound side, so from 114 in Peabody all the way out to Redden and 120 on the northbound side, so after Route 93 in Redden here. Okay, Route 495 on the northbound side, we have an accident around Route 3 in Tewksbury, so expect delays here. 93 in southbound side, also on Hooks to Toll Plazas. Every trip back at Route 3 a little slow. Around Litchfield, so expect delays here. Main trip back Lingwood from York to Augusta via Paulton here. And got an accident on Hooksett Road in Manchester, New Hampshire here. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA here. Still on National 5 Chris minor delays due to traffic here. Commuter rail looking good. Ferries are looking good. Peter Channel News Time, 5:40 here. Time now for a weather report here on this Saturday evening here. It shows a line of rain showers from east central New York, from east of Albany, straight down to southwestern Vermont and up to south of Rutland, Vermont here. Otherwise, it was a cloudy and overcast day all day today. Yes, today it continued to be cloudy sky, blew about 42 degrees and light south wind. Sunday, check the showers mainly before 2 p.m. Clouds got up at 61 degrees and south at about 6 to 9 miles an hour, coming west in the afternoon. Winds could gust high as 24 miles an hour, chest pace is 50%. New precipitation marks less than 10 inches possible. Sunday night, forecast got about 36 degrees and northwest wind about 7 miles an hour here. Monday, south skies about 51 degrees and north wind about 6 miles an hour. Both night, most clouds got about 32 degrees, calm wind. Tuesday, steady podcast got about 34 to about 36 degrees. Wednesday, showers likely may after 4 p.m. Most skies got low at 53 degrees and high 59 for Wednesday. Thursday, showers likely may before 11 a.m. Most skies got about 600 degrees and chest pace to 6%. For that, check your showers. Most skies got about 42 degrees and chest pace to 30%. Friday, most sunny skies about 54 to about 34 degrees. And for Halloween, sunny skies about 50 degrees. Currently in Norton, it is 51 degrees overcast skies. Humidity of 61%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News on this October 24th, 2015 on a Saturday. Picture with you. Have a good evening. I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a late night report. Have a good evening.